So DSS operative was allowed inside the courtroom, but Nandi Kanu lawyers, his legal counsel, were not allowed inside the courtroom. You see the government we are into, or the kind of system that we have in this country. DSS operative, what is his role in that courtroom? What is he doing there? He had his way inside the courtroom, but the lawyers of Nandi Kanu, we are locked out. And of course, Nandi Kanu confronted him, asking what his position was, his position in the courtroom. He's not a lawyer. What is he doing? What is he doing inside the courtroom? Hello to you, my subscribers and returning subscribers. So today is the feast day, November 10, 2021, the day of Nandi Kanu's trial in court at the High Court. As usual, before this November 10 trial of Nandi Kanu, I've already told my friend that the judge will move this case to next year, 2021, and from next year they will adjourn it to till this administration, this government is over. Till the administration is over, they will continue to adjourn Nandi Kanu's case. Now, look at what happened.
It's a secret trial. Now, excuse me, on behalf of Ohanaeze, let me just make it very clear. Ohanaeze delegation came to this court. The traditional rulers sent a large delegation to this proceeding. The former governor of Anambra here, all of them are outside the gates, being harassed and being disgraced, and I've been standing for 2 hours. I'm talking of men in their 80s, some in their 90s. I am the lawyer to Ohanaeze. I am outside and I could not go in. So where is the justice of this case? Where is the trial?
The special lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu, they here, and he go like tell us what happened inside court. Okay, how he go today?
We didn't go well. We were locked outside. And we tried to get inside, but we found that the courtroom was locked from inside. And the judge simply didn't allow us to come inside because she had problem with the number of lawyers on Nnamdi Kanu's side. And I don't think that should have been a problem. Nnamdi Kanu has a right to counsel. The Constitution didn't say he has a right to only one counsel. It's a very complicated case, and he needs to have access to as many counsels as he can afford, and as the courtroom perimeters can afford. And the courtroom itself had a lot of empty seats that could have taken all of us. But what happened in the final analysis is that the court locked us out. And while we were locked out, the court commenced proceedings without our presence in court and adjourned the matter to 19th and 20th January next year, which we find to be a travesty of justice and a flagrant a violation of Section 36 of Nigerian Constitution, which contains a fair hearing safeguards for defendants.
So, what will be your next move now?
Well, we are going back to the drawing board. We are not going to take this line low. We are going to consider a number of countervailing legal judicial measures.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, now special counsel to
Aloy
Ejimako
is my name. Special counsel to Nnamdi Kanu. I salute you now. Una well done, but I know happy.
No best. Okay, and I don't hear as a special counsel to Nnamdi Kanu Tokam, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, into say then lock them out, come adjourn the case when then they outside of the court. So now the summary of waiting talk with this, say then go back to the drawing board, go re-strategize to come back January 19 and January 19 and 20th 2022 for will be the next adjourn date for the hearing. So country people, now so it be for the Federal High Court that they will adjourn the case to January 19 and 20 of 2022. So now the lawyer will just talk to us now in special counsel will be a lot. So country people, now so it be they don't adjourn the case already. So now till 2022, now we go come back for this place to come tell on as the matter, the waka, they go. So everybody done they come out and I hear them from the lawyer mouth, maybe Barrister Aloy Ejimako, as in talk say the way the hearing go today, e no sweet in belle at all. He no happy at all. So in say the judge been the para for the number of lawyers wey dey Nnamdi Kanu legal team, and if you say that one no suppose be matter wey she go for ground. So as in the para they go, so then they go arrange yourself again to come back January 19 and 20, 2022 will be the next adjourn dates.
They didn't even say inside the answer that the judge called them in and hear them out.
Hold on.
What's up? I don't interview the lawyer. See now.
No.
The legal counsel to Nandi Kanu said they were barred from entering the court. What for? And he said that there are lots of rooms. There are lots of empty. I mean, the room is enough to contain all of them. There are empty seats at the High Court, but they were barred from entering the High Court premises, and they locked the door against them. Where is it done, even in the whole world? And he called it a travesty of justice and a flagrant violation of Section 36 of Nigerian Constitution, which contains fair hearing. You see, this is what we have, and what is obtainable in our own country called Nigeria, that he doesn't have access to fair hearing. His counsels, legal counsel, won't be allowed to enter court to see the court proceedings. Now the case has been adjourned to January 19 and 20, 2021. For what for? So let's assume that January 19 and 20, 2022 will be the final days that this case will be over. Don't you think that they are going to adjourn it again? Oh, I tell you, they are going to adjourn it. So what is wrong? What is unconstitutional in allowing the legal counsels to go inside the court to see the court proceedings? What is wrong in allowing Ohanaeze Ndigbo, lawyer, who also was present there? Traditional rulers were present there. Old men and women, aged men and women were there to see the court proceedings, but they were barred from entering the court. Is it not shameful? This is the High Court of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and they did not allow these people to enter the courtroom to see the court. Is it that they are afraid that maybe they want to hijack their client, or want to hijack Nandi Kanu out of the courtroom, or what? Despite all the securities they mounted there, why will these people always behaving like this? Traditional rulers, elders, and other stakeholders from Southeast arrived the Federal High Court venue, and they wanted to have their way inside the courtroom, but they were barred from the court. So what actually is their reason? Nobody knows. So the special counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, Aloy Ejimako, said that they are going to consider a countervailing judicial measures, and he told BBC Pidgin that he is not happy. Who will be happy? Even though, okay, assuming that, I mean, let's just look at the case from a different perspective. Why is it difficult for the judge that is looking into this case? Why is it difficult for him or her, whosoever, to give his or her verdict or give his or her judgment? His last trial, there's nothing that we got at hand. We did not get anything at hand and say, okay, this is why, the reason why the judge adjourned this case. Nothing. This one again, maybe very soon they are going to release the proceedings of the court and tell us what actually happened. So I don't understand why they keep adjourning this case. This thing is affecting businesses in the east. You know that even here, businesses in the east, in fact, have crumbled. Governors in the east have told the businessmen and women to go about their businesses, and people are afraid of their lives. This adjournment of this Nnamdi Kanu trial is impoverishing the east. Is affecting businesses. Businessmen and women are losing huge amount of money. Many people did not open their shop today. Why can't the federal government just finish this thing once and for all, and the judge should give his or her verdict, or give his or her judgment on this case, on this matter? Is it because they don't have there's nothing they have they could use to accuse him of? That's why they keep adjourning it. before the last trial, I was telling a friend of mine that they are going to move this case to next year, and it just happened January 19 and 20. But I can also tell you now, predict now, that January 19 and 20, they will not also finish this case. They will still move it further. Is it not a joke? Hasn't it turned to a joke now that they keep adjourning a case that they should have been done with by now? Isn't it funny? It's quite funny. You did not allow people to enter the court for what? Where is it? That is according to section 36 of Nigerian Constitution. Somebody who is facing trial should have access to fair hearing. His legal counsel, as much as he could acquire, how many counsels he wants, how many lawyers he wants to hire for his case, how many of them he wants to hire. They are free to enter the court to see the court proceedings, except that in a situation where the courtroom is not that wide, to accommodate all the people. But you have watched the video. You heard the special counsel to Nandi Kanu, lawyer Ejima Kanu, saying that there are empty seats there, but they were not allowed to get in. For what reason? It's going funny day by day. It was just last week that the people in the southeast were relieved because IPOB cancelled their seat, 1 week proposed 1 week seat at home, and people were able to move around freely because bandits have now hijacked the seat at home. Robbers have hijacked the seat at home. Thieves have hijacked the seat at home. Wicked men and women have hijacked the seat at home, and they are wreaking havoc, doing a lot of evil in the east. And the government, the high court, the judge continues to adjourn this case. What for? Why is it that they don't know what to do or what? They should better end this case so that we all can rest in this country, Nigeria. They should end this case so that the people in the southeast could go about their businesses. There is no job in this country. The naira is falling every day, and people that are making ends meet are almost on every Monday. In fact, the worst hit zones now is in Enugu and in Anambra State, somewhere or some places also in the world. Every Monday, business shops are closed. You know how much these people are losing every Monday, and we don't know what will happen even next. And you are adjourning a case. No reason for adjourning it. The judge that the trial judge that is taking charge of this case should better end this case once and for all, January 19 and 20, 2022, so that we all can rest in this country, so that this case of Nandi Kanu will not continue to cause the loss of lives and property in the east. Please guys, what do you think of what happened today at the Federal High Court? That the legal counsel, special counsel to Nandi Kanu, was not allowed to enter the court to see the court proceedings. If he is not allowed to enter the courtroom to see the court proceedings, who then should be allowed to enter there? Who then should be allowed to enter the courtroom to see the court proceedings? Like there's another man also who said that he's Ohanaeze Ndigbo lawyer. Association of Igbo leaders. They were also present there. They were not allowed to enter the courtroom to see the court proceeding. If the case of Nnamdi Kanu is a case that has to do with tribe, that has to do with a particular tribe, let's say the Igbo tribe, and these people were not allowed to see the court proceeding, what is the interest of the government, the federal government, in Nnamdi Kanu's case? What is the interest of the people that are in charge, the trial judge, whosoever that is responsible for this unnecessary adjournment of the case? What is their interest? What do you guys have to say concerning the adjournment of Nnamdi Kanu's case to January 19 and 20? Do you think is necessary? Do you think it should have been done, or do you think that the case should have ended once and for all? Thank you guys. Make that known on the comment box below. Thank you guys.